Are you telling me that you built a time machine? Out of a DeLorean?
Howdy, howdy, folks. A-Train here with you for another episode of Planet Base. Let's jump right in and check out how things are going on SETI Alpha 5 with our base that we've set up. We've got up and running, and it's doing pretty good. Last time we left off, we had brought in a few new members to the crew. We're up to 27 inhabitants, and things are humming along pretty good. So what do we need to do now? First off, let's take a quick peek and make sure we've got our permissions off. Okay, so we're not bringing anybody here. Our anti-meteor laser has been built, which is good.
It's in essence a sophisticated heat beam, which we called a laser.
We have 9 workers, 7 biologists, 5 engineers, 3 medics, and 3 guards. So we have a pretty well-balanced crew. Remember, you've got to have more biologists really than just about anything else, because they grow the food that keeps everybody else alive, right? All right, that's important. Now, so with the laser up and running, we have the telescope, and it's at 60% disaster prediction chance. All right. Now, the laser is powering up. Okay, see this bar right here? It's charging. It's got a 60% interception chance. Now, the only thing is we've got to have people on the telescope controls. And that means we've got to have engineers. Now, at the moment, we are pretty close to maximum on our O2 generation here. Because it will support 30 people, we got 27. I can math, that means we got room for 3 more people before we start running out of air. So, what can we do to improve? Oh, you know what? Wait a second. Oh, we got a second one. Hooray! I forgot about that.
I'll double dumbass on you!
We built this over here in anticipation, easy for me to say, of adding some new landing pads. Effectively decommissioning this one, which realistically we can do right now. So let's click on it. Let's recycle that bitch. Goodbye. That gives us some stuff. All right. Now, we're going to come up here to structures. We're going to go to internal structures and build an airlock. Now, we have a couple of options on where we can go with this. What I'm kind of thinking is one's going to go this way, and we'll do a little landing pad here, and another one over here. All right. That way you have 2 landing pads serviced by one airlock. Okay. So let's plop this down here, and then we'll make a connection by left-clicking on the 2 structures. So that clicks on the airlock and on the O2 generator. All right. And that costs some extra stuff. All right. So we're waiting on 1 metal and 1 bioplastic, and then the connection has 1 of each as well. All right. That's your basics. Now, we should have a bunch in inventory. We have 15 metal and 22 bioplastic. So we're looking pretty good. Plus, we have ore, and we have starch. Ore is turned into metal. Starch is turned into bioplastic, okay? And there, one just went from one to the other, okay? So we're all set in that regard. Okay, now spare parts we're looking a little light on. So we're going to crank up the spares workshop. Somehow that snuck up on us. And that's going to mean putting our engineer to work. We're going to shut down semiconductor production. See, the only thing we're 57% into the production of a semiconductor, okay? We needed them for the laser. We have a metal and a bioplastic in the machine currently. Now, if we wanted to reclaim those, we would have to decommission the machine, okay? Recycle it. And then we would get those back, plus we'd get back the metal from the machine itself, all right? We're not in that desperate a situation because we've got plenty of stuff, all right? And we've got more coming, so that's good. All right, what else do we got? We need more medical supplies. Now, we've got a medic working at the workbench, and the medic is almost through creating another medical supply. Our new airlock is complete. This is good, but it's not going to be completely complete until Home Vern here comes out. He'll drop that metal and then he'll build the connection. Then it will get oxygen. Then it'll be operational. And ta-da! Now it's red while it builds up air. Watch. See it's building up its percentage? Boom. Once it hits 17%, it's good to go. All right, so now we've got that. So we're going to go back up here to structures and go to exterior structures and go to a landing pad. We're going to put a small landing pad. We got room for... Oh, that's beautiful. That's kind of how I would like to... You know what? And I'm going to put a small one over here. And I'm going to kind of try to keep it tight. All right, so that's going to take 4 metal plus 1 metal there. So that'll take 5 metal. Whoa! Where was the anti-laser? Oh, you know what? Nobody was manning the hoopa joop. All right. So we're good on oxygen, we've found out. What did we say? We have 27 people. Let's check our bunk situation here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So that's 12 beds. That's good for 24 people by the numbers I typically work by. So we're going to try to squeeze one more bunk in here. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. Okay. That's
typical.
So what we need to look at then is another dorm. What would be a good... Oh, you know what would be a good place for a dorm? Off this airlock. And the security guards would probably sleep there as well as the medic. Because their area of work is down here. Okay, does that make sense? They'll bunk kind of close into that area. Otherwise... Oh, you know, and I discussed this last episode as well. Let's do this. This is, I think, a better option. Let's go back to interior structures and select a dorm. And we're going to do a small dorm again. We're going to put it right over here somewhere. Actually, we're going to break out of that. We're going to go back to this outdoor pad thing and do this pad dance thing here a little bit. Clear out some space. All right, we're going to create one. Then we're going to left click on it, recycle it before any inventory goes to it. We're going to repeat that process here. Base pad, and we're going to try to get it to connect up. Okay, we're going to left click, recycle. So all we're doing is chipping away at this rock face over here. See that? I'm getting as close as I can into it to bite into it. And then I'm just recycling that base pad. And that'll give you an idea of what you can build where. I should be able to clear some more off over here. But it's good. Now, here's another thing you can do. Let's see if we can be tricky. All right. Let's set that up there. And let's see if I can connect one off of it. Nope. Okay. So we're going to connect the base pad to this. Now let's see if we can connect one off of it. Nope. Not going to let us do it? Okay, forget it. Forget about it. All right, that clears that up. All right, let's quit foo-fooing around then and go back to what we were trying to do, which is build a dorm. Now, we could build a large dorm, but we're getting a little short on metal. So I don't want to get too crazy here. I just want... There we go. That looks pretty good right there. We're going to connect that dorm up. So that's going to cost us 3 metal and 3 plastic total. All right? And that will give us sleeping for, we'll say, another 6 bunks. Maybe we can squeeze 7 in there if I do it, if I'm a little more creative about it. But other than that, that should give us the ability to house a bunch more people, and then we'll be good to go. All right, so our power situation looks good. We are full up. Let's take a quick look at the grid. That's here. We got 600 water stored. We're consuming 7.25 and producing 11. Oxygen, we got 27. We got the capability to hold 60 people. Our power is looking really good, and we're full up on our storage. We are pumping out spare parts now. This is good. We're starting to build up medical supplies. Yeah, so that's... And it's going to be kind of a slow process. Oh, you know something occurs to me. Maybe I should move the sick bay. Okay, you know, I'm going to keep a sick bay here. Sick bay doesn't cost much. It's only 1 of each. 1 metal, 1 plastic, and then the connection. So it's really only 2 and 2. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to build an additional sick bay right here. That's going to serve the miners. You know, no, maybe I'm not. That's kind of stupid.
That don't make no sense.
Because what happens is somebody gets hurt, they'll wander their ass all over the place. and eventually find their way to sickbay. So it's not like they come dragging in half dead and they could only limp around to here, you know, even closer, right? That's not the issue. So we won't worry about that. All right. Here comes Hermie the robot. He's going to build this up for us. We got 2 plastic, 2 metal here, and then 1 and 1 here. And that will build our new dormitory, and then we'll fit it out here because we got tons of bioplastic. And that's what's used to make the beds. So this is good. We're going to be able, we got lots of food, good number on meals. We got Vitrameat. Oh, you know what that means? Check out the meals that'll be in here now. Now, okay, basic meal, blah, salad, blah, salad, blah, salad, blah. What the hell?
Blah, 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 blah.
Give me something good here. Basic meal, basic meal. Uh-oh, this... Come on, we should have some burgers in here. There we go. Now, we got burgers in this machine. There we go. That'll make your people happier. The more variety you can provide in your meals, the happier they'll be. Okay? All right, now, oxygen's building up. We're going to go ahead and start slapping some bunks in here. But we're going to be real careful. You got to be super tight about this. So the second... I mean, just the see it where it appears here? We're just very carefully dragging the mouse, just pixel by pixel. Until... I wanted that very first one. I keep bouncing to the second one.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
That's it right there. Okay. All right, so let's think. There's 6, that's 12, that'll be 2, that'll be 24. We need 1 more because we want to have 14 beds for 28 crew. In fact, I'm going to be nice. I'm going to build 2 more. We're going to plan for the future because I want to get some more engineers in here. I think it's engineers. We're going to check. Oh my gosh, come on, seriously? I wish these things would just snap in place, but they won't. Oh, I didn't hold the shift button there. That was dumb. Okay, there we go. Very good. So we got some bunks that are under construction. That'll help with the sleeping situation now. We've got our pad over here. Let's take a look at our landing. All right. Oh, you know what? We need a question answered first. Who mans the console? Engineers man the console. Okay? So we need more engineers because we look at our landing. We only have 5 engineers, and now he's off duty. So we're not going to get what we need in there. So we're going to go for full engineers. You know what? We're going to do 20%. Just in case we can pick up a biologist. Now, are people going to want to show up? Yes. We have an excellent rating. Things are looking really good. All right? We've got plenty of food. We should be able to handle additional people. Oh, you know what we need here? And that's kind of jank, but, you know, whatever. Cool. Bunk's been built. Good. We're going to put in another table so more people can eat and watch TV. There you go. I'm going to put in another water fountain over here. Actually, I'm going to put it... Oh, you know what? Yeah, you can put... See how these food machines are here? Look at this. I put a... Forget that. People will stand and stare at plants, okay? So that's good. See how this person here is staring at the TV? That's helping their happiness level, all right? So you want to have that. We've got water fountains. I'm going to go ahead and put one in here. And you know what? We'll go ahead and fit the canteen out fully. Now, I could probably squeeze in some other small tables if it lets me. Yeah, maybe not. That's okay. But this will work. That'll fit out the canteen a little bit better. Now it's built a decorative plant. People will stare at the plant and that makes them happy. This guy's sitting here chilling. It makes them happy. Or Cherie, she's happy. Marty's watching TV, so Marty is happy. All right, so that's good things. All right, we've got spare parts cranking up. This is good. We've got metal. That's good. What else can we do here to improve our base at SETI Alpha 5?
This is SETI Alpha 5!
Let's see. All right, power generation. Let's look at that. Is power I don't even think power generation is an issue. Again, let's go back and revisit the grid. Water may be at some point soon, but power generation isn't. Therefore, I think we'll do, what we'll do is go to exterior structures, and we'll put in another water extractor. Put a big one right here. Well, I kind of want to put it out of the way. Chaining this stuff together and keeping it out of the way is just that keeps the big open space available for you to build your inhabited components. All right, so that's the way I like to do a base. You kind of get an idea of it here. I've worked the production stuff, like power production and storage and water, around the perimeter of the rocks. And that, I mean, I didn't over here, but I can eventually move that stuff, okay? We can eventually move this guy over somewhere else and expand off of that O2 generator, okay? And that allows us to expand out here in this open space. In fact, let me contemplate that for a second. We're not going to do it right now. Maybe next time. Uh-oh. The bot's broke. So now the engineers got to go out and fix the bot. Oh, here comes a ship. So let's see what we get in crew members. We should just get like a couple of engineers and a biologist. That would be perfect if we got 3. 27, 29. We got 2 people. Yellow is engineer, yellow is engineer. All right, we got 2 more engineers. That's good. And why is that good? Again, it gives us more people to man the telescope controls, which gives us a better chance of laser intercept. See, right now we have nobody working. So no chance of an interception. Now somebody's on the panel. All right, so we got, it's showing 0%. Now it's 60. To raise that, I'm trying to think if we need a second panel, I believe. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to build a couple of additional panels here. We're going to build an additional security guard panel, and this one's going to go right here. And I'm going to, eventually you'll see what the logic behind this is. There's room here to connect, but this is going to be our landing pad area over here. And we're going to put another telescope control panel over here. Okay, very good. And then we don't need it yet. We're going to put an armory in as well. We'll get to that when we start making guns. Weapons. Yay. Guns are cool. Whoa, where the hell am I going? All right. So again, it's beneficial to build your power production and your water extraction and what have you around the perimeter of the rocks. Leave the areas, the open space for your inhabited areas. Okay? That makes sense to everyone? Good. We don't have a whole lot of metal available at the moment. Let's see what we got going on. Let's get mining. Let's pick that up. And how many workers do we have? Oh, so let's not get too crazy here. Whoops, nope, let's not do that. Let's go here and go here. Okay, turn that off for a second. Let's see, colonists. All right, we got 7 biologists, 7 engineers. All right, we're going to split this up again. We're going to raise up the number of biologists. And then we're going to raise up the number of workers. Yeah, I think that'll work. Because, I mean, in an ideal situation here, we'd pick up 1 more worker and 2 more biologists. That would work out really well. In fact, I'm going to bring that up. I wouldn't mind 2 workers, because then we've got people to work in the production plant here, okay, processing plant, which is where they make the metal in these machines and the bioplastic in these machines. And then people working in the mine as well, which will raise the amount of ore we get in, and that's good. Biologists work here in the biodome to make food and stuff. And I think we're good on that for now. We've got some medical supplies cranking out. We got food cranking out. This is good. Here's what I'm going to do. Sandstorm approaching soon. Okay, this is good news. Approaching soon should be the first of our 2 alerts in advance. All right? And what that's going to allow us to do is go up here to the security controls and put the base on yellow alert. Okay? But we're not going to do it yet. because approaching soon. No, actually, yes, we're going to do it now.
What?
Because there's 3 phases. There's detected, there's approaching, and then there is imminent. Okay? What we're going to do is get everybody in so nobody gets caught out in the sandstorm. All right? So the mine should have been, well, it hasn't been evacuated yet. But this knucklehead only has this far to go to get in from the mine. And here he comes. All right? So now you're going to see, and I've got this on slow speed. Let's pick the speed up. And we should see an end. Oh, shoot, there's another ship. Sweet. All right, who do we get? All right, get in here. All right, we got 2 biologists and a worker. Perfect. All right, that's outstanding. All right, we're going to go back to the controls for the colonists to turn those off for a minute. So now we got 10 workers, 9 biologists, 7 engineers, 3 medics and guards each. Okay, so that's good stuff. Where is our sandstorm? Bring on the sandstorm. There it is. Sandstorm imminent. Here it comes. All right. But we got an alert. And that's the key in having this security deal and having the control center and a telescope. Is you can detect that stuff in advance and it'll help save you. Now, I don't think anybody's on the panel. Why? Okay, somebody's on that panel. So we only have a 60% chance of detection. Now, that will go up if we add, I think, another telescope. Notice the green glow? That is the effective range for interception for the laser. Which means our water generator, water extractor, is outside that. But I think if the meteor were to come across this way, in this direction, it may get intercepted. I don't know. I'm not terribly worried about it because we've got 2 water extractors already running, and we've got 600 liters or whatever that is of additional storage capacity. All right, so let's get through this little crisis here. And things are looking pretty good. We've got our spare parts numbers are coming up. This is good. We've gotten more workers, more biologists, and more engineers. This is good. All right, looks like things are chilling out. All right, so we can drop back to standard. Whoops, nope, go here. No alert. Stand down, yellow alert. Now that laser did not intercept. That was bad. We're going to do, well, no, we're not going to do that because we only have 2 metal. So we got to get some metal crank in here and get that mine moving. So let's go, people. Work it. So the next step, really, we probably need to consider, oh my gosh, look how storage is filling up here. We're at 76%. That's pretty good. All things considered, oh, someone's got a bum leg. Oh, that sucks. So the medic will go take care of them. Oh, you know what? We can do something here to help empty out the deal over there. All right, so we're going to put a medic supply cabinet here. Actually, we're going to put a second bed in too. All right, we'll have room for 4 beds. You could put 5, maybe 6 in here, but you really don't need it unless and until you start bringing in visitors, and maybe they have they've come in from a radiation storm or some kind of disaster. They'll come in and use your sick bay, and it really eats up your medical supplies, but you make a bunch of money off of them. Furthermore, you might have visitors come in who are bad guys, and they get into shootouts with your security people, and your security people get hurt, and then they have to go into sick bay, and it helps to have the beds to treat them. Now, what did building this little medical cabinet do for us? Aha, 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 5 medical kits in the inventory. 4 of them are in the cabinet, okay? And once that additional 1 gets moved, it's probably over here in the lab. Well, maybe it's somewhere. Who knows? I don't know if the medical cabinet will only hold one or only hold 4. But the point is those medical kits are now here instead of here. So that just open up a little bit of space, right? It's just like if we build additional food machines here. Let's see if we can drop another one in. You know what? I got an idea. Here's what we're going to do. Actually, we're going to stay here. Well, shoot. That guy just sat down to eat. Bummer. Yes, we're going to recycle that table. Sorry, dude. Get rid of the table. You can eat. You got 2 other tables to choose from. Everybody's not eating at once. So the reason I did that is we're going to put in 3 more machines. And what that will do is lower the inventory here, because that food will be put into those machines. Okay? And that, whoa, crap!
Boom, bitch!
Man, I tell you what, we better close this episode out pretty quick. Because once again, we find ourselves under attack by meteors, and that laser is not doing squat for us. Even though we got more engineers in, now the engineer comes along. Great, you're a help. Big help. All right, one thing we're going to do is downrate the priority over here, because we got 13 spare supplies. So we got our spares built up. We got our medical supplies built up. Food is built up. Now we're producing vitro meat. That's good. We got more food to eat. We've burned through some of our metal and bioplastic, but that's in the production of this, in the medical supplies. We've added sleeping capacity for our crew. We've added some water production capacity. We built a new landing pad and airlock over here off of this O2 generator, which this is ideally where we want it to be, because the landing pads then will cycle our visitors in through the airlock into the O2 generator and through security before they get into the base. And even then, if they get in, they'll be getting into the storage area, not deep into the bowels of the base. Okay, so next go around, we'll probably look at building a bar over here, and then some additional sleeping. We may we'll either build out for visitor preparation, or we'll build out for robots, because that's something we're definitely going to want to do. We're going to actually put that machine back up, the semiconductor machine, because it's almost to where it's building semiconductors. And once you're producing semiconductors, you can go here and build a robotics factory like here or over here, and that will allow you to produce robots and repair robots. The robots will actually go and repair themselves, so that's very helpful to have in your base. Okay, I see the sun is coming up, and you know now our power production also has dropped off to where during the course of the night we burn through 2 of our 3 power supplies, our collectors. All right, we're producing a lot, but we're burning through more now, and so we're going to need to compensate for that. So that'll be next time. Come back and see us again on Planet Base. We appreciate you checking out the channel. I'm A-Train. Give us a like if you enjoyed the show. Hope you did. Hope maybe you learned something about Planet Base, now available on Steam. Link in the description below. I want to thank everybody for your support, your likes, sharing the channel with friends, and subscribing. Please subscribe. We love subscribers. Still contemplating on how to do maybe an award for everyone, but don't fret. There's more content coming soon, and if you subscribe, you'll see that when it appears. So thanks for tuning in. Oh, if you're in Florida, like South Florida, please get the hell out. I'm sorry for those of y'all that got clobbered in the Caribbean, and I don't know, you may not be watching this for months, so you may not know what I'm talking about, but Hurricane Irma is about to butt slam. Oh, there, you got to see our laser work. It's about to butt slam Florida, and it's not going to be pretty. It's like 185 mile an hour winds. That's like a NASCAR stock car. That's the sustained winds. That means it's blowing that hard and it ain't stopping. The max winds are like 220. That's how fast an Indy car goes in Indianapolis. 220 miles an hour. Forget about it, man.
Game over, man. It's game over.
Get the hell out while you got time. It's Wednesday. When I'm recording this, the storm's not due to hit till Saturday or Sunday, probably Sunday. Rent you a pod, rent a U-Haul, pack your crap, and go to like Mississippi or Western Tennessee at this point. I would say Atlanta, but that's probably too close. Maybe Birmingham, because the storm is starting to it's going to turn east. So it's not going to hit the west part of Florida. It's going to hit central, southeast Florida, and then maybe like around Miami, and then go out up over like Daytona, which sucks, and Cape Canaveral, which sucks, and then pass back out in the Atlantic, and then it may hit the Outer Banks of North Carolina. So you folks up the eastern seaboard, you better get ready. You thought Houston had it bad. Houston had it bad, and God bless the folks in Rockport, Texas, and the areas Port Aransas that got hit by Hurricane Harvey. They got hit by the hurricane. Houston got hit by the rain and flooded, all right? Irma's not going to do that. Irma's a wind event, and there's going to be a big tidal surge when that storm comes ashore. So if you're projected to be in the right front quadrant of the storm, which is the northeastern portion of the eye. So if you look at that storm and you look due up north, the 12 o'clock, and due east to the right at 9 o'clock, that forms a wedge. That's the northeast quadrant. If that part of the storm is coming near you,
game over, man. It's game over.
You bend over and kiss your butt goodbye, because that's the strongest part of the storm. That's where all the wind blows the ocean into the shore. And I'm just telling you, before people lose their minds and all say, oh, look, the storm's 24 hours away, maybe we should leave. Get out now. And God bless you. I hope everybody's okay. So now that I've gone through that diatribe and added a couple 3 minutes to this video, I'm going to go edit and get it uploaded so you folks can enjoy it, I hope. So take your computers or your devices with you and your chargers. Don't forget your chargers. So you can watch my channel while you're on hurricane vacation away from home. Look, you can rebuild your home, but make sure you take all your valuable memories, photos, personal identification, get your pets and get them to safety. Get yourself to safety, because you can't replace you, at least not yet. I'm sure Texas A&M's working on that. But thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing, thanks for sharing the channel. Everybody have a great day. Roll Tide, and we'll see you next time.
Game over, man. It's game over.